Okay.
I just have. All right, we're starting.
Yep, I started it. What's up, VeggieLanders?
All right. Hi, it's me. It's LP.
And it's the other
As
dude.
most of y'all remember, Logan Paul rules.
True. Yeah. True. Anyway, so for this podcast, we're gonna be talking about, well, as you can see, we're gonna be talking about Abe and the Amazing Promise.
Yes. But first, before we begin, I have to say something. I have to let out a public apology of my ignorance in the last episode. So, as some of you guys may or may not know, in the very last episode, I said that the Big Idea Wiki somehow managed to stalk Phil Vischer and find out the votes for the Ultimate Silly Song Countdown. Because I thought there was no way that they found out about it. But as I was told from someone else, from a family member that watched the podcast, is that there was actually a way to find the votes within the DVD for like a hidden feature or something. So yeah, I apologize, Big Idea Wiki, for that.
Yeah. That's good to hear.
I still think nobody cared about how many they got, but that's how many votes each song got. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, well, Big Idea Wiki is usually knows all this stuff because they're all insane. And I didn't say that. But yeah, they have every single fact about VT. If it isn't on there, I doubt it. They're probably one of the most dedicated wikis I've ever seen, to be honest.
True, and we weren't making fun of you guys in the last episode. No, y'all are great. You're my favorite wiki. I don't care. You have the best wiki.
True.
We were not.
I feel like they have every single obscure Veggietales.
You guys, please don't attack us in the comment section.
True. Although I doubt any of the people that actually upload on there watch us.
They might, because ours is pretty big. I just remember we didn't have any problem with Big Idea Wiki, but there was actually a certain time when we were making jokes about a certain project, and the creators didn't really like that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm not going to give out any names, but yeah, the creators of our fan or of the thing we were joking about did not like it. We're not talking about it was a different thing.
Wait, what? I actually have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Check the chat, Mr. Linkus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Anyways. But yeah, we love all of our VeggieTale fans and all of their specific projects that they want to do, and do whatever you guys like. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna like it. Anyways, True. So now let's also address the other elephant in the room. Why is it we don't know?
Yeah, Larris is not here because he's a loser.
We have supposed to be at 5. The call started at 5:12, and we waited until, and Larris never joined.
True. I don't know why he didn't join, to be honest. I think he just didn't remember.
Probably. He said he thought it was Thursday when it's Friday, so he might have forgotten the fact that it was today.
He's either playing Xbox or watching TV or doing chores. That's my prediction.
Larris, if you're watching this podcast, please do not. Let me just join. We miss you.
That or he's on the toilet. It's one of those.
Maybe. But you know what, Larris? Just please come home. We miss you.
Yes, Garrus Barris. Gary, come home.
Oh yeah, so you were looking at some old VeggieLand stuff earlier today. You and Larris were. How was that?
Oh, you mean like the old messages?
Yeah, like the old messages, like
Oh, it
when we
was
first
bad.
started.
Basically, what old VeggieLand was me making really weird jokes, and Larris and I pretending that we were dating. That was like the whole. That was the whole joke.
Yeah, I remember. Sometimes I'll look back. I'll look back on those old messages. Like even before, like I was active. I was in the server since day one, but I wasn't active until like a while. And yeah.
I think I did it intentionally because I thought it was funny to scare members away. I don't know why, to be honest. I don't know if VeggieLand is still the same way, because I feel like VeggieLand still does scare members away, but in a different way.
Pretty much. We have like 5 members that we never scared away and are still great members.
True.
But other than that, yeah, most of our people are scared of our server, and a lot of people are probably scared of this podcast too, to be honest.
I don't blame them with all the Jimmy stuff that I've done.
Yeah. No. I think according to Larris, it's most of that one episode where you went crazy.
True. Honestly, I think I just had a bad morning.
If you're still listening to the podcast after that, you're very epic, and we will always consider you a great fan, and we will support any of your projects, even if it is the Big Idea Wiki.
True. I'm pretty sure like a bad morning motivated that joke where I just freaked out the entire podcast. I had like a pretty terrible morning that episode, but
right.
You know.
Well, at least you didn't make a role play about about every VeggieTale character getting killed like Larris did when he had a bad day.
True. That's so true.
That probably scared some members away.
That scared me. I almost wanted to ban Larris, to be honest.
Yeah. It scared me. If you look back at the roleplay, like I was there at the start, and then like after like 10-20 minutes, I just slowly disappeared.
True. The sad part is you and I were actually trying to make a normal roleplay, and then Larris kept trying to kill us.
Yeah, I remember that.
We were like, okay, I think you played as Bob and I played as like a different character, I don't remember, but you introduced like the show, and then Larris just like went crazy and he started killing everyone. And he's like, I bring out my machine.
And the worst part was everyone else except me and you were into it.
True. And then it was basically just like Larris. It was basically just Larris like intensively role playing. He was like, I pull out a machine gun and shoot Link. It was so stupid. I thought he went crazy that roleplay, to be honest. But yeah, that was a funny roleplay.
It was
scary but funny. You know, most of the old roleplays were pretty funny. There've been a few that I actually enjoyed. We might bring them back someday.
Yeah. I think the problem with roleplays was we scared so many people away that people just quit being active, and it just ended up being me and the mod of the week, whoever decided to join that one, and it just got not as fun.
Yeah.
Our parody roleplays did have a good bit of people that joined, and those were actually pretty fun. I like doing the parody roleplays.
Yeah, I think the ones that were actually really good is the one where we actually picked characters that are actually in the show instead of like picking OCs. Or like if they made an OC, they need like to make a description of them and actually like act like them, because it just seems like they were all parodying like Larris or something like that in their OCs, and it got kind of annoying.
Very true.
But
very true.
I think for the most part, like older roleplays are funnier because you got to pick characters. I think there even used to be a channel, and there used to be roles of every single character.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I had to add every single character individually, and it took a while.
And this one member who I'm pretty sure a lot of us who were in VeggieLand long enough probably remember, kept asking if he could be Jimmy the Yellow Banana.
Oh yeah, I know that member.
Yeah, that's all he did was he was just like, and I remember I was mod at that point, so I was like, Jimmy the Yellow Banana is not a character. Yes, he is. No, he's not.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then I remember you made like a whole like backstory to troll like a smaller community or something. You were like, oh, he was a misused character in the Bad Apple.
What server was it?
It wasn't a server. It wasn't a server. I think it was like another
I think
like
it might have
small.
been a
I
big
can't remember
idea.
if it was like the Facebook group or the Amino or something like that.
Oh yeah, it could have been that, or it was Big Idea Wiki. It was one of those.
Yeah. Because no. Because I was in the chat with you, and at first I was acting like a fan that was like that's not a real character, and I was like, and the more I thought about it, like, wow, you're right. I can't.
Okay, maybe it was Amino. Yeah, I think it was Amino. You might be right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was it. It was in like a group chat.
I don't really remember that much, but I think you might be right. But yeah.
But anyways, yes, and we even love our Amino friends too. If you guys are from the Amino,
The dead
or the
Amino.
Facebook group, or the Facebook group, because I mean, we did try to partner with the Facebook group because we thought that they were so epic, but the owner just replied like to our partnership message, so we never understood what that meant, so we didn't know.
Yeah.
If you're the owner of a VeggieTales Facebook group, please privately DM me at LPRules #7315.
Not gonna lie, VeggieLand is a very sus server, but I think VeggieLand has gotten better over the year that it's existed. Old VeggieLand was kind of like
it wasn't VeggieLand, but it was like another server you had. It was like the Care Bears or someone, and you like partnered with.
Yeah. I forgot that server even existed.
Yeah, and then it got raided, and he was like, "I do not support the things that these people did. I'm canceling the partnership. How could you let members like that into the server?"
I don't even remember that server existing. But I remember it so very slightly because I was the one that set it up. I think my friend deleted the server because I don't remember it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I just remember joining and I said, I'm only joined here because I'm Link's friend. And I think it was literally just me, you, and your friend. Those were the only 3 members. Nobody else ever joined.
Sad. I don't really like Care Bears. I've seen it when I was little, but I never liked it.
I don't even think I ever watched Care Bears because I'm a man. I watched VeggieTales when I watched VeggieTales when I was a kid.
You're a man, but you watch VeggieTales. Okay, LP.
Real man, VeggieTales and Playhouse Disney.
True.
Remember when Playhouse Disney turned into Disney Junior?
Yes.
That was very sad.
Remember when Nick turned into Teen Nick? And now Nick is just like a bunch of kids shows. And Nick at Night is just like weird, because they just play adult shows, but that's like, but none of them are like
just all they play now is they just play Friends for all night.
True. I've noticed that. I never liked Friends. I always thought it was stupid.
You want to know why? You want to know why I quit watching cable?
Yeah.
This is what cable has come to.
Cable is just like bad now, but that's only because everything else is so much more reliable than it. Nobody wants to use it anymore.
You know what's sad? Sad.
What?
We could pay for like 4 or 5 different streaming services for like a third of the price of cable.
True. And like and you can basically just pirate stuff for free.
JK, I'd never pay for Yippee. Bad service.
True. Yippee kind of sucks.
We support our VeggieTale pals, except for the people at Yippee. You guys are not Pog.
We support everyone. We only support the voice actors. Let's be honest. I hate everyone else.
are epic, except for the ones that are gonna replace Mike and Phil.
Okay, in my opinion, everyone else is bad because I don't think any of them know anything about Veggietales. In fact, I've seen them spell Veggietales with a space in it in some of the posts. And they say Mr. Lunch Cheeseburger, and that's just terrible.
How dare they?
True. VT Twitter sucks. You know what? I could rant about that all day.
Well, you weren't part of episode 2, so you can't.
True. But yeah, it does suck. I hate it.
Yeah, it is very, very bad.
I even made a parody Twitter account just to make fun of them, where I basically just edit their posts.
Really?
Yeah.
Pog.
I'll show you a really funny one that I made. Wait. I'm gonna show it to the stream too, if they want to see it. But it's a funny one.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. I'll look at the stream. I guess I should also watch the chat.
Okay. I'll add it. Okay. Yes. This is the meme right here.
Is Larris after? Is Larris here?
Who? Who is Larris?
Wait, is someone in the chat?
Yeah, Factbook is.
Oh, hey, Red. Nathan.
What?
Was there someone in the VC?
Guys, look at the stream.
No, I didn't realize you guys had already started.
Look at
hi,
the stream.
Factbook. Oh, hey guys, Factbook's in here now.
I told you guys
Because
to
he
wait
realized, because he was watching the podcast and he realized me and Link can't hold one to ourselves.
Guys, look at the stream.
No, I joined because I thought you guys would wait for me.
We were impatient. I'm sorry.
Very funny meme.
Bye.
No. You know you're a veggie kid when you see this and immediately think of this. It's kind of dark, but it's also kind of funny.
True.
It's funny because it's just stupid. But it's also true. But yeah, we should probably talk about the episode now.
Yeah, well, first let's go over the main topic.
True.
I guess our topic was random and veggies. We should talk about VeggieLand Hall of Fame. This is a thing that's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
I'm making the channel. So this is where we are going to discuss the best of the best of our VeggieLand members. So number one, we have to discuss the elephant in the room. Corporate. Everyone loves corporate. That's the name of our newest sitcom. Everyone loves corporate. Coming to Yippee soon.
Everybody loves corporate. New show.
We will make VeggieLand with the Jimmy Show and a few other projects that we're discussing about that may or may not happen. We will make the Veggie and the podcast. VeggieLand will become a better streaming service than Yippee, and it'll be free.
Because it's free.
You can't argue with that.
True. But after we get a lot of views, we're gonna make you pay $7 every month JK.
True. But yeah, we got the Jimmy Gore show, we got the podcast show. I'm gonna try to work on a VeggieTales centric show that's gonna be a little creative. That's also gonna be really pog because it's gonna teach you things as well as be about VeggieTales, but I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Spoil it, but yeah. We got a bunch of new shows. I mean, hopefully.
True.
And of course, there will always also be VT anime because everyone loves those. We are
Very
not stopping with the animations.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes, Veggietale face so corporate. Who doesn't love corporate?
I don't know.
Exactly. The fan one doesn't know what corporate is. Corporate is corporate. He is the person that will listen when we complain about anything.
What?
Didn't we just? You said so. Die. And to that I say it's false because VeggieLand is dead even with him in it.
I didn't hear one word you said, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like whenever there are times where like we're gonna joke Bam or something, or he's gonna leave you like, watch Veggie die without me. I
love VeggieLand.
True, good server.
True. Anyway, we should probably talk about our episode now.
Yeah. Because we did have a main topic, but yes, VeggieLand Hall of Fame will happen one day, and you guys will, and there will be like a museum where we discuss.
True.
Anyways, but yes, the episode, Abe and the Amazing Promise, from I believe 2009, maybe 2000. I think early 2009, and maybe late 2008, but I'm pretty sure it's early 2009. Just your pointless fun fact of the day.
True. Anyway, I think it's pretty good.
So yeah, Larris. I mean, Link. That it's pretty good. It's too quick. I have to analyze or make an analysis.
True.
But anyways, so I guess we have to start with the story. So there are two segments. So I'm gonna try to like be as quick as possible. First off, Abe itself. I'm gonna try to talk about each one separately because I have different opinions on both halves. First off, we have Abe. The story-wise, it's there. This is an episode that I never really cared for. I feel like it's just Josh and the Big Wall concept-wise, but it's Abraham.
True. Also, what I didn't like was that Jimmy was in the episode, and that just ruined the whole thing for me.
Remember when Jimmy ate all the pizza?
I was gonna say that, yeah, he ate all the pizza, and he basically caused a famine. What a jerk.
So this is 2 episodes in a row where we got a Jimmy is eating reference.
Yeah.
Because of the last episode last week we had a reference to the fact that Jimmy partially ate a donut on the set of Dave and the Giant Pickle. Therefore, that's 2 episodes in a row.
True. Actually, he's probably eaten food in like every single episode, just for his character alone.
True.
But I don't really blame him though. That's kind of his entire personality. But yeah. Anyway, back to what you were saying.
Yeah, but yeah, the story. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's still a decently well-told Bible story. I'm not gonna lie, and this is honestly pretty sad, but I feel like the story of Abraham was probably told better in the VeggieTales show, or at least the part they tried to tell.
Maybe.
It's nothing really special. Hold on.
Bless you.
LP's first sneeze into a on VeggieLand. That is for the epic. I didn't have time to mute my mic. Anyways, the humor. This episode is not funny. Like, I feel like humor is a little biased. The VeggieTales, except if I'm watching Big River Rescue, that's a different story. But for the most part, I'm not one to just laugh at the show. But like, honestly, I don't get many funny jokes in the episode.
I mean,
Like not
I know there's people that find the patience thing funny, but I don't really find it funny.
Yes, yeah, it's just
it's basically
right.
Just Bob getting triggered.
That's like the only real joke I can remember.
Yeah, it's basically just Bob getting triggered at Miss Etchmetha confusing the word patience with the other patients. That's literally the whole joke.
True, and there's also I forgot there was another running joke where one character will look at Bob and say, "Oh, you're sick." "Oh no, I'm red." "That's what I said." And they did that like 3 or 4 times in the episode. I guess that was a joke. But yeah, the humor is just nothing to speak of. The next one I have to talk about is the music. There isn't any songs in this half of the episode, except the silly song, which is its own thing. I think, is there a song? No, I don't think there is. I think like they sing like small songs, but like there's no like main song within this episode. Most of the songs come from like the second half of the episode, which we'll get to.
True.
And then there is the characters. They're just the same characters, except for one. Okay.
Which one?
I hate Junior in this episode.
True. Junior is very impatient in this episode, to be honest. He needs to learn to be more patient.
It's like I said in the last episode, it's almost like Bob in the VeggieTales show. Child.
I'm gonna be honest though, there's literally an episode of the VeggieTales show called Patience Takes Practice, and it's basically just that episode because Junior is being impatient. That's literally the entire episode. I'm not even kidding.
Okay. Wow. But yeah, let me explain to you Junior this whole episode. I want my cookies now. Give me my cookies.
You know, Junior just never learns.
No, he doesn't. And then at the very end of the episode, he doesn't share his cookies with Bob and instead says, "Be patient." Ha 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 ha. So funny. I'm laughing so hard. Don't you see it?
Yes.
It's the funniest joke in the world.
Yeah, to be honest though, I have kind of mixed feelings with the episode because it's like I don't hate it, but
you don't like it.
It kind of reminds me of a VeggieTales show episode just because it's in a set.
It reminds you of what?
It kind of reminds me of a VeggieTales show episode because it's in a set.
Yeah, speaking of stuff I can never decide if I love or hate, let's talk about the second half of this episode.
All right.
But first, we have to address the third elephant in the room. This segment, the side segment, is twice the length, is a little bit more or less twice the length of the original episode. I mean, of the main box title of Abe.
Yeah.
I think Abe's like 20 minutes, and this one's like 30? Somewhere around there. But the point is, it's longer. It's way longer than the original, and it's called Blunders and Boobooville. I guess I'll talk about that one too. The story is pretty clever. I will give it that. I like the story. It's a little childlike, I guess. But I mean, this is also VeggieTales, so I mean, it's not like they need to have like a deep analysis type story. It's just, hey Larry's a little impatient, so we need to learn to be more patient. I mean, I think they did the story way better than that For Each One Penguins episode I watched that had the exact same lesson from the exact same perspective.
Yeah. Do you remember what the silly
So
song
to be honest, they're kind of the same lesson because, like, you know, not same lesson, but like story-wise, they're kind of the same thing. One character just wants to get things done as quickly as possible and then ends up screwing up.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
True.
But I think the problem is it's not as annoying when Larry does it as much as it is Zigil because at least Larry is like just doing what he thinks is right. Zigil is just be like, hey guys, I want to get this done as quickly as possible so I can drink my smoothie or whatever.
Yeah. Do you remember what the silly song for this episode was, by the way?
It was Sneeze If You Have To, and we'll get to that one.
Oh
in a
yeah,
minute.
that's what I thought it was, but I wasn't too sure. Anyway,
Yeah.
worst silly song ever because Bob looks like he's on drugs the entire time.
Was that the first use of the D word in VeggieLand?
Yes. I don't know, maybe. Don't do drugs, stay in school.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Jonah would say.
VeggieTales says it, then it's fine. Never mind.
True. Jonah.
I'm actually
Jonah
gonna look that
Plus
up. Has
said
anyone ever said that word? Has anyone ever said drugs in VeggieLand?
Probably.
Okay. It's actually been said 13 times.
Yeah. I mean,
2
if
times
Jonah can say it,
3 times by you.
if Jonah can say it, then I think that VeggieLand can say it.
True. 1 time by McKenna.
What did she say?
She said drugs are bad.
Yeah.
Very,
I don't even know. Was
very, very helpful sentence, McKenna.
True.
Just like it's helpful as your channel.
True.
But anyways, sorry for the tangent. But anyways, next we need to talk about. Okay, so we talked about the story, the humor. I guess it's pretty silly sometimes. I definitely think there's a lot more attempts at jokes than in Abe.
Yeah.
Abe. So I'll give it that. But yeah, like I said, I'm not one to laugh at VeggieTales, so to each their own when it comes at.
Then again, I think Abe was trying to be more of like a
I'm screwing.
storyteller thing.
Okay. Actually,
like I
has
think
more of a what?
I think Abe was trying to be more of a storytelling thing, so they don't like really telling as much jokes. As if like
That's true.
I mean, like the other one was kind of just like, you know, not really that. Like, you know, they're trying to stay like true to the original story without like over joking, I guess.
That's true.
But yeah, it probably could have used more jokes, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because like kids won't
look at Josh Big Wall. It did a good job of being a lot of fun, but also, you know, staying true to the original story.
As well as it had really good music, but whereas like Abe, the music was like subpar for like a kids show. Like it was like what you expect.
What in this part of the episode?
No, in the whole part of the episode, like all of it.
Okay. In this episode, I will have to say I do like in Blunders and Boobooville. I do like the songs. I do think they're definitely some highlights from the modern era. But is that really complimenting it much? Not really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like these songs. Very few modern VeggieTales songs make my epic playlist.
Okay,
So,
yeah, I kind of
good
agree.
on you guys.
Modern VeggieTales songs are the worst because they don't even try.
Yeah. Right? Because, like, I don't really hate that many VeggieTales songs, but some of the VeggieTales, like, the modern ones are just so... They're not bad, but they're just so forgettable. Like if you ask me, like, what half the songs from Sweet Pea Beauty are like, I could not tell you.
I'll be honest with you.
I know there's, like...
I think there's some OG VeggieTales songs that suck, but they're so bad that you remember how bad they are. Because, like, there's some things that are good about it, but the VeggieTales show ones are so boring and predictable that you just don't remember them.
Well, I mean, when we saw last week, Rocky didn't even realize he wrote a song, one of the silly songs.
Yeah. He wrote it? He probably didn't even really write it. They probably just say he did.
Yeah.
Either that or he just, like, doesn't remember because he doesn't have any passion for VeggieTales anymore like he used to.
And it was also that one silly song that was like 20 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think that the original show writers actually that like they have genuine passion anymore when they actually are asked to do the show because it's been taken away from them for like so many years that I can kind of understand.
That's true. Although Mike and Rocky did do a lot for on VeggieTales.
I guess, but like they probably change a lot of things as well.
Yeah, I think Phil's was really like the only main one that was just like stop writing for VeggieTales.
Yeah. I don't know. They probably shouldn't recast them. I have a feeling that they won't after the community outbreak.
I don't know, because the community. Oh, this is no offense, because I love this community, but I think it's too small for Universal to care.
True, but then nobody's gonna like their movie when it comes out.
True.
Actually, that's not really that true.
It's like if the only way I could think of if they would actually listen is if like the whole community came together and just did like a massive like boycott of anything.
The problem is, I don't think they care for one, and also kids are going to be the ones that are mainly supposed to be watching it, and they don't really care who the voice of Bob or Larry is. They just care that they're like two characters on a screen.
That is very true.
So the
well said,
so
Mr.
no one
Linkus.
cares. Sadly.
But anyways, so let's talk about the characters in this half of the episode. Not annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not bad in this one. In this one, Larry isn't really as annoying annoying because like I feel like they do him just right where like yeah, he's obviously not getting the lesson, but like on the other hand, he's not like painfully annoying.
Yeah. Larris and I have said this many times. I think like Junior, especially in the early episodes, is supposed to be like the character that everyone's supposed to relate to. So he's supposed to be like the most immature one.
Yeah. Well, that's technically is what Phil Vischer said.
So I kind of understand why he's like annoying, but yeah. I think that's kind of the reason why most people don't like Junior is because he's so immature.
True.
He kind of reminds me of like Lincoln Loud because he kind of is. Where he's basically just
hey, Link, Mr. Link, let's not offend the Loud House community. We can't we can't lose any more subscribers after that one episode where you went crazy.
He also reminds me of like Gumball from The Amazing World of Gumball, where he's basically just like the token main character that you're supposed to relate to, but he's like immature.
Right. But yeah, is there anything else? Oh yeah, the silly song. These if you have to. Pretty good modern silly song.
What? No. It's okay.
I think it's pretty good. When I think of good silly songs, it's of the modern era. It's one that comes up to me.
When I think of good silly songs, I think of SUV.
I definitely like this one better than SUV.
I don't.
To each their own.
Just because Bob just looks like he's on drugs the whole time.
He's trying to sneeze, my friend.
True, but it just doesn't look good. Especially when he goes into that hallucination state where he's trying to sneeze.
True.
I don't think it's that hard to sneeze, Bob.
True. I think it's funny because Larry says let it go again and again.
Like Frozen.
Yeah, like Frozen. Which means that Larry VeggieTales predicted the future.
True. He did.
Hashtag VeggieTales predicted Frozen. Just like how they predicted modern internet.
Randomly generated. It's funny because it's unexpected.
True.
I don't even know if that's just modern humor. I think that's just humor in general. I think that's just how humor works.
True.
Like, you'll think something is funny when you're not desensitized by it.
Right, because I mean that's kind of how a joke literally works. That's how it's always worked, you know. You don't laugh at the thing that's expected.
Yeah, that's why Jimmy jokes are unfunny.
If I just said, why did the chicken cross the road to cross the road, that's not funny. But if I say, why did the chicken cross the road? Because he was fried and Jimmy was gonna eat them, that's funny.
True. It's funny because it's randomly generated.
True. Like Jerrybot. Jerry was randomly
Jerrybot
generated
was
and
funny.
because he was randomly generated. Think about it. It's a connection.
True. I kind of miss him a lot, to be honest. He was like he was like one of the main integrities of the entire server, but now that he's offline for a bit, it's kind of sad.
True. Remember when we made him mod?
Yes. That was funny. He used to say some really controversial stuff that we had to delete because it was like so random.
Because what would happen was like raiders would join the server and then he'd pick up on those raiders and start repeating them.
True. There was even a point where he basically just kept saying Jimmy the Yellow Banana is real like 100 times. But there have been some times where like people have kicked the bot and he forgets everything, and those are the saddest moments.
True.
I hear like in version 3 they're gonna try and fix that maybe. I hope version 3 actually comes out though, but I kind of doubt it. Because Jerrybot has been like on and off for a while, but now he's like completely off. And it's sad. Maybe the creator died. LP, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here. I just didn't know how to respond to that, you know?
Oh. I'm just saying, maybe the creator died. That would be the only thing.
We made so many Larris memes. The chat.
True. How is Larris not even active right now?
I don't know. He's hiding. I'm gonna try to ring him, see what happens.
I'm kind of mad that he's not even here now. And it's been like 2 hours. Almost. Oh my gosh, I think he actually came online.
No, it does that when you ring a person. I don't know why.
Oh. Sad.
Yeah.
Larris! You know what, we should just spend the rest of this podcast to insult Larris for not being here right now. Larris, we hate you.
True, But then Larris will accuse us of not being able to do the podcast without him. True. That's what he said last week. He said last week we mentioned him too many times.
I don't care, Larris. This is all your fault.
Yeah, this is Larris's fault. This is Larris's fault. This is Barris's fault. This is Ramen's fault. This is Shrek's fault. This is
all of his fault.
This is Sid's fault. This is McKenna's fault. This is Mr. Dooley's fault. This is Orland's fault.
You actually remember more alts than I do, to be honest.
This is Senpai's fault.
I don't even remember all of those. You actually remember them.
That's because I simp Larris, okay?
Yeah. You forgot Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, this is Mr. Beast's fault. This is the baby's fault.
This is Gimme Jord's fault. Oh wait, no. Yeah. I think he was Gimme Jord, and I was wasn't I Jerry Jord? Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah, maybe.
I think that was what it was, but yeah. I blame Larris completely. This is all his fault.
True.
He should be in the podcast.
I'm just looking to see if I can find any more of his alts.
Oh wait, yeah, Baby Kata. Do you remember that one?
Say what?
Baby Kata. That was one of his alts.
No.
What do you mean no?
I know that was his status for a while, but I don't remember the alt.
Oh.
It might have been while I was on break.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But still, this is Larris's fault.
True. I'm really mad that he's not here, to be honest. This podcast would have been a trillion times better.
True. You guys can't do a podcast without me. We can't, we can't. Don't you see this podcast, how bad it is without you? Yeah. This is literally just a VC between me and Link being recorded.
Yeah, we need your voice, Larris.
And thanks to you, like 5 people have already stopped listening to the podcast forever because they're done with us. That's why we need you.
True.
You're the reason our podcast is failing because everyone only subbed for Larris. So when Larris isn't there to provide, everyone gets sad.
I simp Larris.
I have Larris on my wall.
I have the Larris plush.
I have a picture. I have like a giant. I have like that picture of Larris wearing the Mr. Beast shirt. I have a giant printed photo of that on my wall. And I made it exactly to where it reflects onto my mirrors.
I have the Larris rug.
Larris what?
The Larris rug.
Made with real Larris hair?
Yes.
Yo, I have that too.
Really?
Yeah, I also have the Larris plus that's literally just a Larry plush in a bear suit. That I got for $12.99 on the VeggieLand website. Link in the description.
The website that hasn't been updated for like a year.
Oh yeah, I forgot we actually did make a website.
Yeah,
but there's no merch on it. What if we made like a VeggieLand shirt? People would probably think it's a VeggieTales knockoff.
True. We technically could do that, but I don't really.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We could because we just can't call it VeggieTales, and it would just be a knockoff.
True, VeggieLand, and then it would have like our OCs on it. If I ever made that,
yes.
I would never wear it ever, anywhere, because I would get made fun of. I would get totally made fun of if I wore that anywhere. They're gonna be like, "What is VeggieLand? That sounds like a knockoff VeggieTales. And why is Larry wearing a bear suit?"
You know what would look good on the shirt? The thumbnail of Jimmy and Junior diss. I'd buy that shirt, to be honest.
True.
Wow, Larris, how dare you? We should just change the name of this stuff. Waiting for Larris / Abe and the Amazing Promise.
Yeah. Waiting for Larris, yes.
Yo, can you actually change the name of the video? Because that'd be hilarious.
I will. Wait, where do you want me to make it? Change Waiting for Larris and /
Waiting for Larris / Abe and the Amazing Promise.
Okay, I'm changing it.
We will not end this podcast until Larris joins VC.
Okay, maybe I will. Not gonna lie, because I don't think he's ever gonna join.
You know, there's a TV event going on right now.
True. Oh yeah, is Zeb streaming?
Okay, no, there what? Yeah, now he's streaming Rumor Weed, but he was streaming that before. I think he said he was streaming Jonah before.
Oh.
But I gotta watch Sweet Pea Beauty tonight. And guess who's not gonna get to watch it because this podcast will still be going. This podcast will be going until 3 a.m. If you guys are watching this right now, if anyone is, it's gonna be a long night. Give us some questions.
True.
Might as well talk about next week's episode.
What is next week's episode?
Why don't we just talk about all the VeggieTales episodes in order while we wait for Larris?
No.
Cool. Okay. Fine. We're gonna talk about Sweet Pea Beauty. Okay. Here. Okay. We're gonna talk about Sweet Pea Beauty. Number 1, the story. The story is awful. I hate that episode. Number 2, the music. The music's awful. I hate that episode. Number 3. The characters. I hate all the characters except for Mr. Lund. He's a Chad. Number 4, the lesson. Oh, wait, we never talked about the lesson in Abe and the Amazing Promise.
No, we did.
I should probably just put like a timestamp in the description. Hey, you probably want to go to this timestamp to continue on.
I think we talked about it a little bit. Like, I talked about how the same lesson was in the VeggieTales show. We didn't really
Right, yeah.
talk about
Yeah,
it.
and I
that
mentioned
much.
something, but there was one thing I did want to know. This was the first time in a while, and I think the only time, because I quit doing like 2 episodes for the most part after this, that took a lesson and used its 2 stories to its advantage and told the story the lesson from 2 different angles. And that's just something I thought was really cool, and I wish they did that more like with their double length episodes, where it has like 2 different stories. Because, the first one's talking about, patience and having trust that God is going to do what he says he's going to do. And then, the second half, we talk about, in Blunders and Boobooville, we have, if you rush to do something, it's only going to create problems. In that, people who are willing to wait, their work will be great. I know that song is pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyways. So yeah, I just thought it was just pretty cool. That was just something I had to bring up. Hurry up, Larris. I will not end this podcast
Larris,
until...
you're being a Jimmy fan right now.
True. What if we actually just continue this on to like 3 a.m. because Larris never joined?
I actually want to go somewhere soon, so I don't know.
Fine. It'll just be me and the fans. I'll go find some random person from VeggieLand. Hey, do you want to be part of... I'll look at my friend list. Hey, you want to be in the VeggieTales podcast? Cool, I'm adding you into the group chat anyways.
Yeah. I don't think Larris is gonna join. Boo! I'm not a Larris fan anymore. I hate Larris. He betrayed me. He literally...
I'm destroying all my Larris merchandise. The Larris plush, the Larris pillow, my Larris...
I'm gonna be like that
DVD
one episode of
box set.
SpongeBob.
I'm destroying it all.
I'm gonna be that one episode of SpongeBob where he basically destroys all of his SpongeBob
Yeah, that's what
merch.
I'm thinking of. He's like, yeah, and he's like, I'm destroying all of it.
True.
All my Larris and Friends compilation DVDs, Volume 1 and Volume 2.
True.
With special audio commentary by Larris and Factbook. Here, I'm just gonna scroll. I'm just gonna write out Larris, and now it's commentary by Factbook. I'm destroying. My name is never gonna have any letters that spell out Larris Barris. From now on, I'm P. Rollis. Pre-Roth.
Wait, but the
No. Okay, so my name is now just gonna be P. That's it. I'm just gonna be P from now on. There, I'm changing.
Yeah, because I can't see how that works. P-Ruse?
The letter P, because I hate every single letter that is in Larris. There. Okay, hold on.
I think...
Just type into my password so I can verify name change.
The problem is the word rules also kind of spells Larris too, except for the U.
Oh, darn it. Okay, I have to change my name because it can't be just one letter. Fine. Hashtag P. There. You happy now?
Yeah.
Discord.
Okay, I guess I have to do the same, which kind of almost eliminates my entire tag.
Username cannot have a hashtag. Fine. You know what? I'm not.
Factbook is online. He's not gonna join because he's mad at us.
I'm not gonna be just P. Why? I just referenced him into the podcast. How dare he get mad at us?
He's mad at us because we didn't wait for him.
There. Okay. Look, I changed my name.
Anti-Larris.
New name.
You should wait till he sees that. Another reason why Larris Barris is bad. He keeps making rants on YouTube and nobody cares about them.
True.
And he's scaring away all of our subscribers that enjoy the podcasts and the animations.
It's in mod logs now. It's officially in mod logs.
Larris, stop scaring away our members with your rants.
True. Larris be like, autotainment isn't good because I'm gonna talk about it for 6 minutes. Actually, there was actually a video that never got uploaded. That was just me ranting on VeggieTales on TikTok. His video
Oh yeah. Basically, he kept saying something he said something wasn't VeggieTales.
Like, the whole video, but there was like so many problems that I just decided not to upload it.
True.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They did like a, oh no, what we gonna do TikTok. He's like, that's not VeggieTales. And then there was like one where it was like the daughter of Phil Vischer. He's like, who is Ali Naraki? That's not VeggieTales.
Yeah, she was one that posted it, I think.
Yeah, she was, but like... And then there was like one that was that like a really inappropriate thing, and he just and he didn't do anything, edit it out or anything.
Oh.
And just left it in.
The problem is
not knowing.
Old VeggieLand videos are kind of garbage because you could tell that there was like no effort put into them.
Okay. New rule, guys. Do not watch videos before our animations. None of them. You are not allowed to watch any of them. Except for Get Jimmy Fired.
Yeah, exactly. You can't even watch the Roblox VeggieTales is cursed. That.
Okay, yeah, that one too. Yeah, no. And definitely not any of my videos.
The problem with the Roblox VeggieTales is cursed is that the video itself is just cursed. Like, not even Roblox VeggieTales. The video itself, it's basically him just playing that sci-fi sound effect like 100 times. That's the whole video. It's just like the weird sci-fi sound.
Oh, and any of my mutual servers will question the fact that my actual name is Larris Barris.
True. They probably don't know who Larris is.
I remember back when like me and Larris used to fight in our statuses as a joke. Like people would start pinging like, who's Larris?
True. I remember like once that Larris said something about his uncle once. In his status. I don't remember what it was. And then Kev just said, "I'm your uncle Larris." It was funny. I don't remember what Larris said. I usually never make a status because, you know, I don't know. I only make a status.
I used to, but I just stopped for some reason because I kept running out of clever or anything to say.
True. I remember when Discord didn't even have statuses.
Wow, you're old.
I've been on this app this long that I remember when Discord didn't even have it.
Wow, what a boomer. That sounds like something a Discord boomer would say.
True. I mean, I have been on it since...
Back in my day, we didn't have statuses.
True. I'm pretty sure you couldn't even, like, screen share at one point. You couldn't screen share and you couldn't turn on your camera also.
When you're just hopping on Instagram for the 50th time just to see if Larris is active.
Yes.
This is not fun.
Anyway, we're probably gonna end it here because I probably need to go soon. So
I know you're watching this by this point. I know you are.
True, Larris. I know that you're watching.
Best.
Larris.
Yeah.
If you're not on the next podcast,
Larris never came.
Larris,
I just spoiled the ending. I just spoiled the ending in the ending, so you guys don't have to watch the ending. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, thanks. Bye.
Bye, guys.